Hi everyone, I'm Raylen.
And I'm Jackson.
And this is the second episode of Studying
Abroad
101.
Today we're going to be talking about what to do before you actually study abroad. You've already got it accepted. You've already mentally prepared yourself, maybe. Here's what you do. Questionable. This is like what you definitely need to do, other than like mentally preparing, like how to actually prepare.
From the pros.
We actually invented studying abroad. So, yeah.
Let's get into this. So one thing that everyone thinks about but may not value is to brush up on our language skills. I think it's easy to be like, oh, I'm in Spanish right now. I'm going to Spain this summer. It's going to be fine. Mm-hmm. No. The culture shock is crazy. Prepare yourself. As someone who did not do this, and I'm giving you advice about this, maybe brush up on basic vocabulary that you think you know so well, but you may not know when you get to your host country. I remember me and my host family, like, right after we got off the bus, we ate at, like, this restaurant, talking. I was just like, I don't know what you're saying.
It's like you're stunned.
Yeah.
It's like you're just like...
Yeah. I was like, comida? I remember she asked me, like, do you want to take a bath? Like, do you want to get in the shower? And I was like, oh, like, limpiar mi cuerpo? If you speak Spanish.
You know that.
Limpiar mi cuerpo? Yeah. Brush up on those basic vocabulary words.
Ordering at a restaurant. Asking for directions. I got lost my first day of class. So I had to figure out how to ask, like, for directions. And that was really awkward.
Yeah.
Think about the dialect that they speak wherever you're going. Because that also plays a big role as to, like, things that they might do that's culturally different. Or when it comes to, like, language. Yeah. Specific words can be different than, like, what you might learn in school.
Yeah.
Hate to break it to you guys. Money.
Hate to talk about it.
Hate to talk about it. Yeah. Hate to talk about it. But this is something that you do need to talk about with your folks at home is how are you going to have money while you're there? It's very important to, if you want to establish a budget, how much money a week
you're allowed to spend,
how
much you'll have in cash on you at all times, and how much you will keep on your card when you use your card in a foreign country. Like, there's like a fee.
Those foreign transaction fees, they'll get you.
Maybe look into that.
Maybe if you have a debit card that has transaction fees, maybe figure out something with a credit card that doesn't have transaction fees or something like that. Definitely research. In some places in the world, cash is still king. Like it's still, you should always have cash. Figure out how you're going to get cash, obviously at an ATM, but sometimes if you have a bank, they have like a partner bank. Yeah. In other countries. I probably wasted so much money on just like fees, like ATM fees, because I wasn't doing it correctly. Yeah. So you might still have to put like a travel notice on your card. Did you have to do that?
I did that. My mom did it for me.
Okay, Miss Independent.
I'm independent.
From last episode. For some reason, I could only do it for a month, and I was going to be gone longer than a month. Yeah. So they couldn't do anything about it. So I had to have like my mom like do it for me while I was abroad, so I could still use my card and stuff. But now I just went abroad this past summer, and I tried to call them, and they were like, "Oh, you don't have to do that anymore." Interesting. So
anybody can steal your money. That's basically what they say.
Yeah, pretty much. No. Definitely look into it because you don't want to have to do it like the day before. Yeah. Another thing that's really important, you also have to do for IHBFL, so it's important in that way too.
Go to the doctor.
Go visit a doctor. For IOHBFL, you have to turn in like a statement of medical history. Yeah. So you obviously are going to need that. But it's also good to figure out because I think in some countries, like certain medications you're not able to get, or like they're like banned or something unless you like have a prescription for it. So you need to make sure that you're stocked up on that for the whole time that you're abroad because you're not going to be able to get more. Yeah.
If you're confused on how you do that, just talk to your doctor and they'll tell you how you can get all of your prescriptions for the time that you need. Because that happened to me. Really? I needed my prescriptions. And so they like stocked me up and threw it in my bag. Next, I'm going to talk about one of the most challenging parts, or the most nerve-wracking part, which is talking to your host family before going abroad. I think I waited till I didn't wait till the last second, but I was like, y'all, what do I say to her? Like, this is like, I'm spending my like whole summer with these people. Like, I want to make sure I make a good impression. I want to make sure like that, like, I don't know, like this is like life or death for me.
It's kind of, it's like nerve-wracking. It's also like kind of awkward. Yeah.
So I was like, hola.
You got to text the person and be like, I'm going to be living with you. Yeah. Hi.
And it's like,
but I think you really should. Like,
you really need to do that. Yeah. And I think it honestly establishes a connection before you get abroad. Like, I know that because I reached out to my host mom when I landed it was like we had never, like, it was not awkward, and it was just like, oh, we've known each other for forever.
And that you can also like kind of know what you need to bring Because
I did ask. I was like, "What are the temperatures like there?
Oh yeah,
like, should I pack? Is this appropriate?"
Because you can always like look at the weather app, but like to hear it from like an actual person who lives there. Yeah. And also like my host mom was like, "Oh, we have a swimming pool, so like bring stuff to swim in."
Yeah. So. These are the typical activities we do during the day. Like this is what you will probably need.
My host mom asked me like, "What do you eat for breakfast usually?" So that way like we can like sort that out. So
yeah, you need to start
reach out.
Yeah, reach out because they're waiting. They want to hear from us too.
They do. Yeah.
Like they know that we received our host family placements, and they're just waiting because they're not allowed to reach out first.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I don't think they're allowed to reach out first. Really? You have to reach out to them first. Okay. And I think they're waiting. Like y'all reach out to your host family. And stop
if you haven't done it yet, do it.
Yeah, because they're so sweet and they just want to take care of us and they just want to love us.
Yeah.
I miss my host family. And then I cry.
Don't cry.
Another thought is that at orientation, when you meet the group that you're going abroad with, definitely make an effort to build those connections with those other students. I think even with the host family, it can be nerve-wracking to like be surrounded with new people that you don't know. And it's like awkward, like you don't want to talk to them, but you have to, because at the end of the day, you're all going abroad together. You're all experiencing something new. You're all going on uncharted territories. So it's like you really gotta connect with the people around you, and that includes your host, like your teachers, your instructors, as well as the other students who are doing the program.
I don't know about you, what your group did, but like at orientation, we made a group chat with all of us. But I don't. Did you guys do that?
We had a Facebook thing.
We had the Facebook one that they like made for us, but we made our own like on Instagram.
Okay, so
I see. Like, but our group was smaller. But anyways, be familiar with the people that you're going to be spending a lot of time with. And with that, we're going to end this episode of Studying Abroad 101. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode. We're going to be talking about...
We don't know yet, but also...
It'll be a surprise, actually.
And if you have any tips, please comment down below.
And also anything else that you guys would want to know about, because we obviously want to help out.
Yeah.
So.
Bye.
See ya.